Hey everyone, so I thought that since we're in Walking Dead withdrawal, I would do a wee kind of recap of the first half of season 8, let you know what I thought about it and what my favourite bits were, and just go over things and get ready for the next half of the season coming. So we started off season 8 in the first episode. It was Rick. So he went between the kind of like crying phase, like something's gone really wrong, and also the old man Rick thing, which was, it was so weird, and it was like, so that was playing through the first episode, but also in the first episode, that's when we seen Rick, Ezekiel and Maggie giving their speeches to everyone, and it was just, oh, it was so good. It was like everyone's yours, and we were all so into it. It was like, oh yes, this is it, we're fighting back, all out war, like this is it, this is what we want. Back to episode 1, because this was episode 100, and it was like, it's in the same car park Rick's in, and it was also cool. Then he hears Sadiq, who we will see later in the season, but he hears Sadiq comes in, and Carol's trying to befriend him, Rick shoots above him, and it's when you first see what you see later in the season as well with Carol, is like, well, these are people, like, someone gave us a chance, you don't want to give him a chance. And you do understand Rick, because Rick's like, well, he could have been one of them. If he's not one of them, I hope he survives. And I think that's cool as well, because Rick still wants people to get on, to have a life. But we went on to the sanctuary takedown and stages, so we had all the lookouts going down first, which was just so cool, because I didn't expect this in the first episode. I thought the first episode would be like introducing you, like, we're all here, we're going to fight, we're all together, like, but not a lot would happen. You'd just be reintroduced to everybody, you've been gone for a few months, get us back up to date. But it really didn't. It's like, right, we're going for this now, right now, here we go. Savior in the tree, down. Savior on the car, down. Savior outside the house, down. Just telling them where everyone is. That's working out. They're taking everyone down, closing in on the sanctuary, which I really liked, because it's like they've got strategy, they've got plan, they're not just firing and all guns blazing, going to get beaten down. It doesn't work. They need to be smart with Negan. Hilltop, they're taking out all the Saviour lookouts, they're ready to take this down, and they're not wasting any time, which was really cool, because although they really did have to grieve, they were still grieving Glenn, they were still grieving Abraham, they were still trying to get used to the fact that these saviours were in their lives, but they were just like, nope, we're doing it. We're ready, we're planned, we know where we're going, and they just did it. On the final lookout kind of takedown was the guy beside the tree that Rick took down. That guy did say to Rick, which I just noticed on my rewatch, he said to Rick, your son's gonna die. Was it that? Your boy's gonna die. Which I don't know if it is a nod, I think it is obviously, but I think it's a nod to Carol dying. But this saviour says that to Rick. Rick's just obviously like, you're gonna die, we're gonna kill you. But he doesn't kill him, obviously. He cuts through the rope loose and the walkers get him. We all love the walker kill, so it's all good. And then they're like, they're ready, like they've taken down all these lookouts, they are ready. Once Rick has taken this one down, then we see a flash too. So what in between this, we see Tara, Morgan and Carol and Daryl. They're kind of leading a herd, or they're watching a herd. You're not sure what they're doing, but you get the sense that they're leading a herd. So they're setting up explosives, they're timing it and stuff, so you kind of know where this is going. They're taking this herd to the sanctuary. Take this herd to the sanctuary. The way it's done is awesome. Oh my god, like, it's just so cool. Daryl's on the bike, shoots behind him, blows up a walker and a bomb. All the other walkers are following. there. At the same time you see Rick and everyone else, everyone from Alexandra, Hilltop, Kingdom, they're all there, they're all in at the sanctuary, they fire their guns, call Negan out, then Rick does the countdown and at 7 he just starts shooting and you're like Rick is just like, nah, I'm not messing about anymore, this is what I'm doing, we want an end to this shit. And he really wants to end it. Negan is his usual self, but Rick's just not having any of it. It goes, oh my god, and that's when Father Gabriel decides, I have to save Gregory. Why? No you don't, just leave him. But no, he saves him. Father Gabriel gets left behind, Gregory takes the car, doesn't try to help Gabriel after Gabriel has helped him. No. So that is how we know Father Gabriel gets caught in with Negan. Gregory obviously gets away in the car. Then we moved on, episode 2, you get to see the Kingdom kind of in action. So Ezekiel's all full of confidence, I really liked that. I really liked Ezekiel in this season. The way he was just like, trust the king. You're like, oh my god, okay, I do trust the king, I'm on it. And you see Carol coming around and attacking an outpost with another couple of guys, and you get the kind of sense that something's going to go wrong. Morgan gets shot with these guys and you're like, oh my god, do not tell me that Morgan has just been shot. Do not tell me that. Morgan survives because he has his armour on, but then he goes like clear, like that's it. Morgan's off. Morgan is off in one. He is just killing everybody, which is what they want to do, but to see Morgan like that again is a bit like, oh, okay. All the Alexandrians attacking an outpost as well, so the outposts are not prepared for it at all. Alexandrians totally go in, gun them down. They're like, right, we're just going to hang off, but they've gunned down some of the guys, turn to walkers, take over. All good, such a good attack. You kind of knew that Eric was going to die as soon as he got shot, but you're not thinking of that, you're thinking of, oh my god, Aaron. Because although Eric has been probably a major character in the season, Aaron is the one you're emotionally attached to, and Aaron is the one you don't want to see hurt, and this is the person that Aaron loves, and you don't want to see Aaron losing him, but oh, what a soul. What a soul. Because they surrender. Now, nobody is on board with this, especially initially, but Jesus decides we have to keep these saviours alive. Morgan almost kills that guy. He totally should have killed that guy. Jesus stops him. I wasn't in it. I was like, no, they all need to die. Now, seeing what I've seen, seeing what Maggie does, you're like, okay, well that could work, but it's mouths to feed, it's a danger, you don't want to keep them alive. Because he sees the room where he thinks the guns are, but it's not the guns, it's a baby Gracie. But then it's obviously her dad. He goes in a fight and it gets a bit awesome, like slams him on the kind of shelf stand thing on the wall, right through him. You're like, yeah, right, go. Then you see the baby and you're like, oh no, baby, what are you going to do? That was his baby. That's a bit. But then when we come into episode 3, we come straight back into it, straight back with Rick and Morales, because Morales comes in and you're like, oh my god, it's Morales. Not seen him since season 1. Rick is like, oh, it's you. Morales is totally Negan, like 100% Negan. He's Negan. Rick's like, oh, so you're Negan now? Like, like we were together at the start, does it not count? No, doesn't count. The arrow comes in, bang, arrow. Dead. Because then Daryl was like, I know who it was, it doesn't mean anything, kind of thing. I think what he said was, don't matter, not one little bit. Don't matter, not one little bit. Like, he knew who it was, but it doesn't matter. Who surrendered. Morgan is not happy. For some reason, he's beside that guy he hates. And that guy winds him up, whatever. Some walkers come rolling down the hill, which was pretty funny. Walkers come rolling down the hill, and this wee group gets away from the main group of saviours. They try to run through the forest. Morgan goes after them. Jesus goes after them. Morgan and Jesus end up fighting. Oh my god. In one hand I was like, this is so awesome. Because they're both totally like ninja. They're both totally like, they know what they're doing. And in the other hand I was like, oh my god, just stop. We have bigger issues. Bigger problems to deal with. Let's deal with everything. Never mind what you think of each other. Let's just move on. Keep moving. Getting to see Eric finally is succumbing. Poor Aaron. Poor Aaron. Eric dies. It's very sad. It is actually really sad, and I think it was really well done when Eric actually dies and Aaron goes back and Eric's gone and he sees him going towards the herd. It was very touching. Then to have Rick come out with baby Gracie and Aaron takes baby Gracie is very nice and fitting, I think. Aaron should have baby Gracie because him and Eric talked of adopting and things, so it would be nice. Gregory has made it back with Gabriel's car. He's trying to ask his way in very poorly. Every single time I watch that I'm like, nope, 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 nope. He gets in anyway. Maggie lets him come in and you just know he's going to just be the same as always. Just Gregory, a snake. They've handed baby Gracie over to Aaron. He's going to the hilltop with baby Gracie. They're like, okay, where are the guns? Because they were supposed to be here, they're not here. Is Dwight telling his lies? What's happening? Final saviour comes out and Rick says, I give you my word, we won't kill you. Tells what you know. Then Daryl kills him. Pure cold blood kills him. And you're like, wow, Daryl. Okay. Like, I get it, because you would, like, in that situation, yeah, you would be like, do you know what, let's just, no. Especially because he was a prisoner of them, so you get it, but at the same time, watching it, from Rick's perspective as well, you're like, oh my god, Daryl. And finally we see, my god, Ezekiel and yet I smile. Well, not anymore, you don't. They've done so well, but it was bound to happen. They walk into the saviour trap. Snipers. Poor Daniel Newman sees his end. Brings us on to episode 4. Ezekiel wakes up and it's just him. Everyone's gunned down. They're all starting to turn. He's got a broken leg. Oh my god. Things are bad. Holding him hostage. Nobody really liked him. I was quite glad when he died. Jerry comes to the rescue. Wow. Cuts a guy in half. Amazing. Jerry cuts this guy in half. Right. Carol's got this. My god, has Carol got this? She's in the ceiling. Saviours come in. Bang, 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 bang. Saviours are dead. Carol comes out the ceiling. Oh my god, she's amazing. Out the ceiling. Back down in the car park, meets the other saviours, and then does her whole act. Oh, I'm sorry, oh poor me, I'm so sorry. No. She knows they're going to kill that saviour. She bangs the button, walkers come in, kill those saviours. She's out. She knows. But they're like, oh no, the guns have got away, they've got away. Then all you hear is Daryl's bike. Carol's like, no, it's good. Daryl and Rick and that road chase, oh my god. I loved every minute of it. I loved it. Especially all the kind of, your turn, my turn, he's behind him, he's beside him, they were so good. Drove the guy off the road, of course Rick's okay. Like, you know Rick's going to be okay, he's going to survive this. See, when Carol and Ezekiel and Jerry escape, they get away and Ezekiel's obviously still struggling. They've all got kind of injuries, but Ezekiel I think has been shot in the leg, or really hurt. I think he's been shot in the leg. Really hurt himself anyway, struggling along. walkers are catching up with him. It's not good times. Shiva comes to the rescue. You're like, oh, and Shiva. This is the same time where Ezekiel tells Jerry, I'm not your king. Because Jerry's like, come on, you're my king. And he's like, no, I'm not your king. And that was really hurtful because you're like, oh, but that's what's kept you going through this whole time. And that is his character. But it just doesn't feel it anymore. He's lost all these people. Like, it was basically every fighter from the kingdom was lost, and that would be hard because he led them into it. He didn't want to go into it to start with either. That was very hard to watch. It was hard to listen to as well. It was very visual and audio, and seeing his reaction to it was also hurt. It hurt. But it happened and they got away. So they got away. Rick and Daryl got the guns. It was all good kind of thing. That when they were in the trailer, all their wee convos and chats and stuff, I loved it. Gabriel had such balls on him. Oh my god, the balls on that guy. Like, they kind of, as if they kind of fall silence, and then Negan says, your friend Rick is an asshole. And Gabriel just retorts with, you're an asshole. And I was like, Gabriel? Oh my god! And it's just so confident. It's like, I'm not scared of you. And it's not because he's arrogant, he just has faith and he's respond to it. He talks back to him. Gabriel brings up the wives, gets a bit iffy, and then he tries to shoot him. Oh my god! But then that's when Negan gets his confession. Gabriel forces him to confess, and Negan confesses. He tells him about Lucille, about his first wife, and that was really good to get a glimpse of Negan before all this. I really liked that. It was really, really good. Daryl, they've got the car, they've got these guns, they discover there's also like dynamite, there's everything in there. Then Daryl decides he wants to just go blow up the sanctuary. Rick's like, no, we have a plan, let's stick to our plan, we know what we're doing. I do get Daryl's thinking because he's like, let's just end it, it's just done, that's it, no more fighting, no more worrying, it's done. But Rick has a plan and he wants to stick to it, and you can see his point as well. So when they start fighting, I'm just like, no, stop fighting right now, not allowed. So much so that they fight, the car catches on fire and they lose everything. That's what happens. No more fighting. You just need to get along. You're brothers. Carol meeting Sadiq for the first time, kind of properly. He goes back as if Carol's kind of looking for him, and he finds him in the woods, and he finally manages to get Sadiq to come out and talk to him. He brings him like some food and water and stuff, and I thought the whole Carol and Sadiq thing was really nice because you get the sense right away that Sadiq is a good guy. He's someone to be trusted. He doesn't mean Carol any harm at all. And the thing he says about his mum, where his mum thought that killing the walkers would free their souls, really, oh, it was so cute. Come up against Rick going into the junkyard people. Back to them, he's looking for them to join their side again, go against Negan. He's thinking they've got the saviour's pin, so they're going to get them on their side. Jada says no. Rick goes into the box, and you're kind of like, I was kind of like, oh, what's going to happen now? Rick's captured, are they going to carry on? As it turned out, you back Daryl and Tara go ahead with their plan with the assistance of Morgan, and then the truck has broken into the sanctuary. Then we see Eugene seeing the truck coming in, and by this time he's spoken to Father Gabriel, and he's realised that Dwight is not quite what he says he is. and you see Eugene as if he's getting kind of angry and getting upset, don't know what's happening. Then he storms back into Father Gabriel and says to him he will be Negan, he wants protection. And I really struggled with Eugene at that point because he was being so selfish, and it was as if he totally abandoned the group that he was part of with Rick's group, as if that's he comes up with the idea of the iPod on the kind of kite plane thing, goes out to put it out to try and draw the walkers away and save the sanctuary. Dwight interrupts him and shoots out the plane, which I quite liked, but at the same time it was an inopportune moment because that's when Daryl and Tara were going through with their plan, so it didn't go, and gets rid of the walker. Then he manages to pin Jesus down with the walker's head there and makes himself clear that this is what he wants. This is their deal and that is it. And she stands down and basically agrees to it. Rick really kind of shows that he's in charge and she wants to be on his side, and I liked it. I really liked the way he was in charge and he wasn't backing down at all, and I liked that. He takes them to the sanctuary to show them what they've done so far at the sanctuary. That's when he calls in the snipers and nobody replies, panics about, goes up, looks through his own sniper rifle, and that's when he sees the yard at the sanctuary is empty of walkers. There's no walkers there. He sees the truck that's crashed in, and he also sees the burnt out RV, and this is when Negan is kind of making his comeback. So at this point you've got Negan arriving at the Kingdom, Negan arriving at the Hilltop, and Negan arriving at Alexandria. The Hilltop are still on the move to the creates an explosion that's a diversion and gets the school bus to get all the residents of the Kingdom out. They all go out and Ezekiel decides to stay. We'll come back to that. Negan has gone to Alexandria and is giving them an ultimatum, so Carol then sets this plan in motion. Carol really takes charge. Michonne said previously, this is your show, like when Rick was gone, and Carol really takes that on. He gives them all a plan to evacuate Alexandria, what they're going to do. He knows what he's doing. There's a back entrance and they hold off Negan. He then goes and speaks to Negan, and because it does also give you an inkling that Carol is on his way out. When Carol says to Negan to kill him and Negan asks, do you want to die? And he says, no, but I will. That's like your, oh, so you're bitten or you're shot or you know you're going to die, but you don't think it at the time because you're still thinking that Carol's not the one who's going to die. So we go back to the Hilltop. Who tricked Jesus and Tara, who almost killed Jesus, and brings him out, shoots him, puts him in the box and writes, we have 38 more, stand down. Maggie's like bringing the fight. She's not scared. She's like ready for it, and Michonne goes back out and almost gets killed, kills a saviour, and that's when Rick is back in and finds Michonne, and he's like, where is everyone? This is where it happens. Rick and Michonne go back into the sewer and they see everyone. No one can look them in the eye. No one can even look at Rick. So you know something's wrong, but you think maybe it's just because Alexandria has fallen and they know they don't have homes anymore. You start to worry when you don't see Carol, because you see Daryl has Judith, which was so beautiful. And then you see Sadiq. Kind of worried that Rick's not too happy because he doesn't know who it is, but then you hear Carol's voice saying like, I brought him here, and you're like, okay, Carol's fine, there he is. And Rick goes over, Carol does not look good. And then he says that's when it happened. And you see the bite and you realise that Carol is gone, and it was horrible. It was really heartbreaking and unbelievable. And the fact that Carol has been bitten in a place that can't be chopped off and it's too late and really looks sick. You know that Carol is gone, and how is that going to affect Rick and ultimately affect the group as well, is something that's going to move into the second half of the season. How are they going to move on from this? And I think also, how is it going to affect Negan? Because Negan was close to Carol and Negan did have a bond with Carol, even if it wasn't reciprocated. Negan did say to Rick that if he had a son, he would want him to be like Carol, and he did have a kind of affinity to him, so how will it affect him? So I think that's where Maggie's really going to come into play, because she is ready 100%. So thank you for watching what I thought of the first half of season 8, and I look forward to seeing it all at the second half in February. And if there's any trailers, I will post a reaction.